Welcome back. In this lab, we will get more hands-on with IAM roles. Before we start the lab, I want to quickly recap what IAM roles are and what they are used for. Remember that IAM roles are similar to user roles because they are also an identity with permission policies that determine what it can and cannot do in AWS. Also, remember that the difference between an IAM role and the IAM user is that the IAM role does not have any credentials, basically no passwords, nor any access keys associated to it. A role is designed to be assumed temporarily by an IAM user, an application, or a service that needs to perform a specific task. They are mostly used to give AWS resources access to different AWS services, like giving access to an EC2 instance or a Lambda function to an S3 bucket. Enough talk about IAM roles. Let's go ahead and create a role. Let's start by going to the IAM console. Under the Access Management dropdown, we will click on Roles. If you click on Info, it will give you an overview of what IAM roles are and what they are used for. We will go ahead and click on Create Role. Now, you will have to select one of the 4 options available to select as a trusted entity. You have an AWS service, which is the one we will be using for this lab, another AWS account, a web identity, and a corporate directory using SAML 2.0 federation. We can leave the AWS service selected. As you can see, the common use cases are listed here, which are using the IAM roles to give access to an EC2 instance or a Lambda function. You can also select any of the other AWS services or resources listed in this section. And as you can see, there is a lot of use cases for IAM roles, but for this lab, we'll go ahead and select the EC2 instance option, and then we'll click on Next. We can select IAM read-only access permission. And just as a reminder, we can preview the permission we're about to assign by clicking the arrow and reviewing either with the policy summary or with the JSON text. We can click on Next. I'll name my role IAM EC2 read only. After we assign the name, we can click on Create Role. You should now see a green box at the top stating that your role has been created. If you click on the role name, we can see the information about the role like ARN, a role description, and the time of creation. If you decide that you do not want to attach more policies, we can click on the Attach Policy option to add more functionality, but for this lab, this will be enough. If you decide you no longer need the role, we can also select the role and click on Delete. It will prompt you to type in the name of the role and click on Delete. You should now see a green box that states that you have deleted the role, but I will leave it as is. I hope in this video you got a better idea of how to create and use roles, and feel more comfortable exploring the IAM console. I'll see you in the next video.